My tugboat raft. This tugboat has been very hyped in the Raft Mechanic community, so I can't wait to see it. Like, look at the antenna and stuff spinning. And it's done really well. Right now he's exploring his raft a little, and oh, this is the control room. He's still like a cash register, and there's so many buttons. What do they all do? I need explanation. Oh, they're for steering, I assume. It's quite impressive. Oh my god, did you see all these giant chests? And this is his tugboat. Oh my god, he has a detachable... Oh, did you just see the collector nets? This was done before we actually added the parts to the mod. I like how creative people got. Even the garment boxes, they're just so good. Such a good decoration for the raft. Dude, I really like the job he's done here. But this is not it. The most upvoted post actually is more of the tugboat version 3. So yeah, he improved it a lot. I mean, it's very apparent that this is not that much painted, but look at how white this is. There's so much paint on it. Either way, oh god, 2 minutes 40 of tugboat. And that's what we're here for today on the Raft Mechanic Reddit. Damn, those have been a lot of flowers, I must say. Wait, he actually painted the shark. I didn't even know you could paint the shark. Is that an udder at the top of his boat? That is so cool. Like, oh, and you can also see he upgraded his collector nets. And it's nice seeing the evolution of a raft over time. Do you see the ladder? Oh, this is so cool. Oh my god, he's just collecting his junk. And now, oh, this is so he can easily clean the collector nets, I assume? Oh my god. I think you could use mountable gun. Oh, there's no whale tool. You can't automate this really, but this thing also has wheels. Is it a land raft as well? It's an amphibious boat. I think it's more of a boat than a car. Like, is it half boat or half car? That's really epic. And also it looks so good with all of the recycle bins. And I so wish we would have really good water physics and stuff in vanilla. It's also interesting. Oh, he's actually using a gas engine to power his boat though. That's really interesting. No, he isn't. You see, he has an electric engine and a gas engine. Because yeah, the propellers work so much better with an electric engine, but this has been an amazing build, honestly. Oh yeah, I should probably upvote that and take my free reward. Probably the first award on this entire Reddit. Guys, you should join this. We need more tugboats. I made some loading screens. If needed, I'll provide instructions on how to add them into your game. We had custom loading screens before. It was amazing, but you can't do that with custom games now. But yeah, what you'll now see... Oh my god, that's not our official logo. They've just added the person camping on an island here, and this looks epic. Loving this mod so far. Thank you for all the people that contributed to it. Alright, here we've got a much more clean boat build. Like, it's the standard, the flat style. Which, to be fair, is a lot easier to build. But you see how awesome these trees just look? Even if you just keep them around as decoration. But I assume he didn't spend all the, like, hours building the most amazing tugboat in the universe yet. What major themes are posted about or discussed in our Raft Mechanic? I think this is just Reddit trying to understand what the subreddit is about. Replicas of all the stuff in Raft Mechanic. Oh my god, this looks so epic. He legit rebuilt Raft Mechanic stuff in creative. The hammock looks really well as the workbench. Alright, now there's a bunch more pictures. Yeah, the water purifier. This was still the old model. Then we have the growing pots over here. Even the grill and the little water bottles. He also built the new water purifier and the tools. Oh my god, look at the raft jug. It looks so similar. That's insane. But yeah, we also updated the model. Yeah, actually we improved the mod quite a bit. But yeah, it's just awesome, this fan creation. And there's the fish chocolate. Yeah, Dartfrog's gonna hate me for not saying that correctly. Can we get Raft Mechanic? No, we have Raft Mechanic at home. That is so true. What a missed opportunity. But we actually now have a mod that adds all the Raft Mechanic parts in a blocks and parts mod. So you can have your parts like the fish and sails, all of that stuff in creative now as well. Oh yeah, I said that I'm gonna make this review earlier, and I actually did take a vacation. And I also was just lazy, but... Alright, now is this just a little... Why are the colors so odd? This has more saturation than my YouTube thumbnails. Oh my god, there's so many wires on this thing. Oh my god, he actually managed to put the heavy resource collect... Okay, they're not actually that heavy, because we, like, mess with the weight. Right, so he opens the trapdoor, then... Oh my god, he flips the entire thing, and then he dives right into the ocean? Oh, he's using pistons. And then he's... Oh my... I actually thought of, like, doing something like this. And now this is another great reason for the strict follow camera. She's actually gonna mine like this. Holy smokes. I mean, I must admit, just adding sticky wheels to Raft Mechanic was way lazier. At least for me, because I know how to mod stuff. But yeah, I wish we could get this creative in vanilla survival. A little thing I made. Why is the spinning so fast? Yes, just do not use the sail sideways. You don't do that, just don't do that. DPP, what the is going on? Hashtag fix sharks Raft Mechanic. Oh my goodness. There's so many sharks. Like, I never had it this bad. Look, actually a shark got stuck in the collector. You know, this is just another day in Australia. I think we're planning on getting some spawn rate limiter thing in there that prevents, like, all of these sharks at once. What an awesome job. It's so much fun. I like basically everything. Except for the shark AI, maybe? Yeah, I'm really glad to hear all these people having so much fun with the Raft Mechanic mod, because it was a lot of work that I spent on. Janky vehicle transport raft I made. Alright, let's check this out. This is using the Raft Mechanic creative parts that I just plugged, because I'm a genius. But yeah, this is creative, you know? Now you can just play around on creative. If you don't know how to, like, get death mode working. Okay, so here's a really tiny car over here, which is all made out of good old Raft Mechanic plastic. Okay, so this is basically just like a huge carrier. I guess you could just also toss some crates on this raft. You like how the suspension of the car is working even on the raft. Yeah, that's actually a clever idea. But I think if you had a huge carrier, that's gonna consume so much fuel. And I don't really like grinding batteries. No, fix land sharks. Well, before the shark AI that I wrote, I mean, I just janked it together, but the sharks would just glitch out and somehow end up being on the land, and then they just would speed across islands and stuff, which was really funny. You know, it's a feature, it wasn't a bug. But yeah, it's fixed now, and instead they just magically defy all laws of physics and teleport and stuff. It's thrust SSC. Corporate needs you to find the difference between this picture and this picture. They're the same picture. Look, he just spammed everything with propellers. You just don't have this many propellers. These are just forces happening in Scrap Mechanic the game was never meant to handle. Like the speedboat that I built. I mean, I'm sure you can build faster boats in Raft Mechanic, but it's actually getting pretty close to the limit of what the world can actually load in. Like if I'm faster, it would just wouldn't load the terrain in time. My raft so far, more like an amphibious truck really. It drives on water and on land. Alright, that's a pretty decent raft. I like it's just completely packed with stuff. But yeah, I don't think there's anything super crazy going on here, at least just looking at this picture. Now, he just bolted some wheels at the bottom of it. You know, it has 4 wheels, it's a car, it's that simple. This definitely doesn't want to be a car, but he made it a car. Submarine for mining? Oh, I'm actually excited, because I've been thinking that this should be possible and stuff. Like, we added parts for this in mind to make this easier. So I'm excited to actually see someone pull it off, because I didn't have the time yet to build it myself. And yeah, you might be wondering, how does this thing turn so well? There actually is a part in the mod that makes turning stuff super easy with your camera, and I'm pretty sure this makes use of it. Please use strict follow camera. Would that actually work? I think it would. But oh yeah, look at the mining action. This looks so epic. Like, this is so epic. Like, we also improved the mining collision with rocks and drills. It's so much easier to mine underwater. Like, you would not be able to do this in vanilla. The only problem is a resource collector is really big and heavy, so you can't actually pick up all the rock you just mine. And that leads to a lot of lag. And actually, why the hell are the rocks floating? How is this These are freaking rocks! Dude, that is so incredibly sus. Like, what has he done to the game? I hit a duck on one of the tiles on Raft Mechanic. So yeah, there's a duck in some tile on Raft Mechanic. And that's Start Frog Challenge. Did anyone actually find the duck? I was fishing for the fish chocolat, and I got it on my 100th fish. The chance to actually catch this fish used to be super low, because I really wanted it to be some kind of achievement, you know. But some other people decided it was fine to put the chance to like 5% or something. Alright, now this is actually really crazy. Computer in Raft Mechanic Survival built by hand. So there's this Kivian guy who's built the most crazy logic creations in all of Scrap Mechanic. I mean, apart from the Conky Dong arcade machine that I built with Wolfie, which is arguably the best creation ever built. Well, that guy, seriously, grinded all the resources in Raft Mechanic to build a whole computer. Like, just watch the video. This is insane. Okay, they actually Fibonacci sequence. Don't you actually use a C for the spelling? You know, 5, 8, 13. Oh my god, this is actually calculating the Fibonacci sequence. And these guys are just legends. Side view of my raft with fold up collectors down. Okay, that guy actually made another post. Oh, there's actually someone using multiple floors for one raft, I would say. Ah, and he just added some wheels with a piston to actually go on land. I see a lot of people doing that. That's cool. Okay, and here's another screenshot of his raft. Oh, actually, this is interesting. He placed blocks around all of his collector nets. I assume they would still work. Scrapmen's Easter Egg. Well, looks like someone found a floating suspension mug in the ocean. I wonder how this got there. When the trader actually wants bananas and not oranges after getting orange crates. The same happened to me too, cause the image in the logbook, it's just not consistent. But why is this, like, raft falling over? It's probably from all of this pain and the wasted hours grinding the wrong fruits. Professional rafting. Oh, he actually built a really cool sports raft with huge smoke clouds underwater. That actually seems kinda odd. The boat that got me through Raft Mechanic. Alright, there's a lot of pictures to look at this time, and yep, there I see a lot of purifiers. Yep, quite a few farms, quite a few dead sharks, you know, just the usual. And you know, there's actual proof he beat the game so far. They said it couldn't be done. Alright, so this looks like a giant blender. Oh, actually, what you see is he uses the wings mod because, you know, we added mod support to the Raft Mechanic mod. Yeah, you can now mod the mod, essentially. Oh my god, I see so much stuff. There's so many propellers, there's wings, there's suspensions. This is not gonna end well. What? Oh, I know why. You know, the thing is... Okay, there's lots of funny things happening. First, he's currently in the Find Cotton quest. And you see all of the cotton plants light up here, which is actually funny. But the propellers actually provide thrust in the air. I don't think a lot of people know this, but you can theoretically build planes with them. However, they don't give a lot of thrust in the air. You need to build a really, really lightweight craft. Because, you know, this is Raft Mechanic, not plane mechanic. But yeah, I think, he's using stabilizer glitches or something. And yeah, here's another guy who just made a plane. And yeah, you can just see that the quality of this is really poor. And the recording is even lagging. But this is not even using the Raft Mechanic mod, except for, you know, the terrain. Is this shark be looking kinda thick? Fully automatic trash collector? Now, this looks really interesting. Yeah, so this is now just the time lapse of this raft. I assume it uses just, it has a lot of sensors on each side. You can see the entire side is just filled with them. And I think whenever it collides with something, it just changes direction, and that way it just randomly cruises over the entire map, and all the collectors collect any junk that's close to it, and it's always fast enough to not get eaten by sharks. So that is such an ingenious, like, farming strategy. Yeah, in the end there's, oh my god, a lot of items you can pick up this way. Now, I don't think there's super valuable items in the ocean though, except for like a few sunshakes he actually found, which is epic. Right, I think that's actually been it for this Reddit today. Well, if you want to have another video like this, feel free to post more stuff on the Raft Mechanic Reddit. I'd love to see what you guys built on Raft Mechanic. Maybe because I don't have the time to build all these giant rafts myself.